Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of my Disco Elysium playthrough. We just spoke to Everard Claire and found out our own name, Harry Dubois, which is just a majestic name. It's absolutely fantastic. I just realized I'm still holding this, which is kind of embarrassing. Yeah, so we just got 25 rail, we found out lots of information, and we can now get in and out of here without being covered about it. I guess we leave through the front door. Which I assume is this way. I still want this. What is it? Oh, also, I want to look at what, I have a skill point, so I want to look at what tasks I haven't completed. So, punch, clock, flash payphone, trash container, physical instrument. Okay. Oh, so I can do this again. Alright, well, let's try to get wherever the hell it is we are going. Okay, this is the way. Paulson means Will, Fjord, and Arden. Okay. I would like to go there, but I can't navigate it with WASD, so please, game, do the honors. Okay. So, this isn't the right way. Oh wait, no, I can get through this door now that I have a card. I want to do the interfacing thing because it appeared white in the UI, so... Let's see.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic.
Ah, I heard my name.
As you pick up
That's what
the
it was.
handset. Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
Okay.
Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
Oh god, what is
Video
this place?
Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
What is this place to mean?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
You know me?
No.
What did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harry Dubois. Do you have anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
Oof.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
Cool, once I go home.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Cool.
Yes?
Is there anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Let's go through this door now that we have a card. Alright, what's this? In case of a strike, press button behind guard. Okay, lots of, again, women here? No one will get past you. Measurehead is a okay, hi. Is this the guard?
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
My body's unimportant. I'm with the police and I have police business with you.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts and disgust as if you were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Kim, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Now I need you to cooperate with me.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics,
Oh, God.
electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Right.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent
Those
to
are the Irish, aren't they?
summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Okay.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
This is going nowhere. The situation's serious. Your people have probably killed a man.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage
Oh,
of
wow.
history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
That is a lot.
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically.
Wouldn't that mean I have to become a Seminese supremacist myself?
Well, yes. Why? Don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist? So what if you're not Seminese? You can be anything.
Okay, so that was completely different from what it wrote. Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist. No, isn't Erard the union boss white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
I'm sorry, of course, I understand now. Deeper.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Individualism is my jam.
Jam. Individualism. You have got
I got it from disco.
offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame.
I love how he
on
said
the
cocaine.
race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminese race.
We're done.
Measurehead stoically looks to the distance.
Cam, what do you think about
in
this?
silence.
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
Right. Cool. Hi.
Scab?
Hi.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cub.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
You have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Not really doing this for political reasons.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks.
Still don't know any details, but
What you're
alright.
looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Something like that.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Okay.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
Any idea who killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
In your opinion, are the dock workers involved?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Making you sound like you killed him.
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
True.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Right, okay.
Aye.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
What can you tell me about the boss man?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
You're right, he's very aesthetic.
Okay, he's reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
Sure.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Cool. I don't have anything to add to that.
A none of the above kind of man. No harm in being that.
Think about politics a lot.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
Makes
It
sense.
all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends. No. No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide, yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time.
Cool. Oh god. Please let me down. Cool. You are big. Okay. BRH. Greater Rubbish Industrial Member. Alright, I'm not going to deal with the strike more right now. What's this? Yellow roses and tulips. Lollipop song.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Okay.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste.
Ooh, I can
Don't
just buy
stock
this stuff.
prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Nice.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh,
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a
that's nice. What are these?
colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
Got it.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around
There are
or
3
something.
T's.
Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What's the magazine?
You mean this?
Okay.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Got it.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. Or a singer-songwriter. Or a model.
Yeah.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Need to exchange this.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
Ooh.
That was easy. Worryingly so.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Did you know him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Thanks. Not going to ask that particular question. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't know I was supposed to cash in the check there, but that's useful. I will take it. Oh, my webcam's being weird, one sec. Come on. Alright, let's see. Brit. 3 T's. How idiomatic. True. Magnesium. Alright. Hello, sir.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Racist lorry driver. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Well done.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Damn. Get him, Kim.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Oof.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
I have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's
cargo?
apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? It's about biological determinism, natural law,
What?
sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Jesus Christ.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Oh? Don't push your luck, Runt.
Fuck's sake.
Yes?
Alright. Holy shit. That was unpleasant. Solid. Those for winter. Okay. Let's go back to the case, shall we? Are there any things I shouldn't have equipped? No, this seems about right. Turbo fare shouldn't come up that much. Alright, we can figure that out later. So, this kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladders for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Right.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Great.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
What is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Let's see.
The
Damn.
smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of
Rudolph.
vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Where did we get it from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
That's solid. Alright, let's go talk to her.
Hello again, officer.
You have salts?
Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Alright. We'll make it easier. So... it is endurance. No? Right? Well, or is it something else? It is endurance. My endurance is terrible. but I do have a skill point. I'm going to look at the odds with the ammonia and see if it's enough, and if it doesn't seem like it, I'm going to increase it, I guess.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is...
Alright, let's save.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Still not a good odds, but it won't go up that much if I invest a point, so I'm not going to.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Damn. And it didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
Seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Can we do something else?
That's probably a good idea. Clear our head. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Volumetric shit compressor. Well, there are 25 minutes left on this, and then I'll do this. Because I don't really want to spend a skill point on another thought when I don't have that many thoughts to internalize currently, so I'll just wait 25 minutes in game. Actually, what else could I put it on? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to increase. I haven't really had that many logic failures. Conceptualization is good because I have an item. Visual calculus is really good. Drama is worse because of the glasses. Empathy could be really nice. Shiver seems really good though. This just seems really versatile. For now I'm going to keep it. Alright, what do we do? Volumetric shit compressor. Yeah, I need to pass a little time. So, let's go in this direction. Okay. What's this? Ancient fountain. There's a tree in it. Okay, what's this? Macaronis. Okay.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Stylish shades, huh? They'd be even more stylish if you paid for them with net worth. Go over and ask him.
Shades on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Yeah, I'm not.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Great for sunglasses.
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your
Oh, God.
a UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
A pair of water blue shades. The subwriting on the left temple says sub-insulindic rendezvous. Hand carved out of
Oh,
bone.
very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. Alright, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater.
Wow, officer. You look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
What do you think, Kim?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Nice.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
-1 logic. -1 perception plus on Inland Empire.
A man who knows his style. Much respect.
Lovely.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool.
Super
the
cool.
goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Wow.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout a brewing.
Whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
A shakedown.
Good one, officer. Ha! You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
Not this is no. Give me your money. I need money. I'm really here to shake you down for some answers to official police
Then
questions.
fire away, officer.
What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer.
But did he first mark them up 100% just so that he could put them on sale?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
Where'd you get the comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers,
all right.
distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers. All extremely cool and above board.
Do you have a permit?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Does it need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's cool.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
What are we doing here if there are no permits?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I'm not, however.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you,
I like this guy.
ride would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state.
Gossamer is a fine,
God.
filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices.
Nice. Really close to that being done. Finger pistols. Snapping doesn't help. You were promised a gun, that much is certain. This is why you became a cop. Yet here you are, loitering around with idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by what? Like talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? This ain't right. You need to think around this problem, and you need to snap your fingers at people as you do. Oh my god. Alright. That's all done.
Anything for you.
Humanitarian aid.
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits?
This is
Really
amazing.
easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
Doesn't that beat the idea of humanitarian aid?
It is. Practically free. Yours for 5 cents a piece. Rock that tuna. Why not some macaroni too?
I think one said not for resale in the packaging.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers. An extremely reputable guy.
Who?
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around.
Interesting.
Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Whoops.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol?
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
Maybe?
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Can I leave? No.
Oh, okay. But why, officer? Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
That's not what I was going for. Alright.
Yes?
Alright. Alright, what's this? Ooh! Oh, that's good. Can swap that out sometimes. Hello, sir.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man, hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
You know what caused this?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
What's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Okay.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Peace.
Rigorous self-critique. Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Damn. Well, yeah, that is a rigorous self-critique. Held a young woman by the arm. That's it's pretty fucked. I can put a lot of points in a pain threshold. I just realized this takes a slot, so I wasted 30 minutes not taking this. Whoops. Whoops. Big whoops. Oh well. Alright, let's go in here. Roy's Pawn Shop. Hey, what's this? Ooh, I'll take that. Consumables are very good. Oh, I should have used the pry bar on that contain. I'm going to go do that. Yes. That makes sense. It's a pawn shop. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Hello.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Fair.
What can I do for you?
No idea.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately, RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Yeah?
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
Alright, it's time to equip the items that help with this. So, not that. I just wanted to do that so it would stop being lit up. Okay. Does anything else help with this? Do I have any penalties to electrochemistry? No. Alright.
Hello again.
Are you high?
How can I help?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir.
Parolidon is just something you know, since the People's Power disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
And now you're addicted.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Must have been rough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile.
Okay.
So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How'd you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it.
Gotcha.
So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
It's a big city.
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Why did it fail?
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You might be able to aid in our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
That's fair.
Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything.
That's all I got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
You have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Okay.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
I sold you my gun.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it? You're right that she could cast aspersions on the Force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find the buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everett wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell.
Oof,
I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true, Everett's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everett seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Yeah, I guess.
Of course.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Cool.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, we're about to have our shit together. Let's go. Any thoughts, Lieutenant?
Yes.
Alright. What's this? Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake here. Okay. How close are we to having our shit together? 8 minutes. We're actually super close to a lot of these. What else do we have to do? Alright. Yeah, lots of stuff here. Track down your badge. Alright. Let's go in here and ask the cook. I should pass 8 minutes. I do need to go get that container. Oh, there's more people here. Hi.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
What's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself.
Okay.
Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
You just said you're friends with Manana.
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures.
It's in that borscht.
Then he falls silent again. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Mercury rising.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Got it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Stay masculine. I don't know why I keep talking to him. He only usually talks in conversations with other people. Let's talk to this guy. All about money, you know. Okay. Let's see if there's anything to say to Gart.
Can I help you?
Nope. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go open that thing that I couldn't open before. Let's hold the thing. What's this look like? I was trying to go herbs. What about this? Okay, that's have to be around the other side for that. Okay. I'm going to go get the thing. I believe in myself, and it's going to be amazing. So there is a way up here. I'm just going to click because navigating this is a little annoying. So just get me up there. Please. Okay. And just go there. Let's grab this stuff, I guess. Right, so how do I actually get down now? Whoops. Alright. Okay. Wait. Oh god, navigation. There we go. some reason I thought these were connected. But it was actually only connected because I was able to jump down to get my jacket. Which means I have to go... I'll just do that next time I go over there. Let's see. So we're quite close. 3 minutes. Alright, let's put this away. Right. Get these back. Put that down. Inland Empire empathy minus authority, that's fine. Yeah. Got it.
There he still is, looking.
Oof. That is so brutal. Well... Goods from the lorry. Alright.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Okay.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. It is the seal of Royalist-era Revachol.
Ah.
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
What does that mean?
With ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this lawyer belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. Volumetric ship compressor.
It's the compressor.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Perfect. Perfect. Well. That is exactly what we need. Okay. Well, guys. Thanks for watching.
A Stars
Oh
Rider,
no.
one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey Gib, check this out.
Estash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the stars Raiko.
What happened last time, Kim?
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Zhimsk migrants saw a stage Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot.
Damn.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395, the fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Alright. Through the Zhimsk community.
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that. 4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. They're sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Or Hangman have been the driver?
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated.
I have an opinion on this paint job.
Yes, detective?
You should have left it baby blue.
You sure you're not Zhimsk?
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
Right. Well, I didn't mean to get into that particular analysis, but we have successfully gotten our shit together. Now, if it only increases the learning cap for endurance, I'm not sure I'll actually be able to, get through the check still, but that's fine. We can figure it out. Shit togetherness. This has been a miscellaneous episode, just kind of walking around, figuring stuff out. We found out that the gun has been double pawned, which is, let's say, less than ideal. Well, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, and leave it a like, comment. All of these things will help me a lot. Share it with whoever you think might like to see it, if you're so inclined. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll hope to see you next time. Peace.